You had talked about that Cleveland pitching staff
Yeah.
before the game. You saw a good staff tonight.
Carrasco had a good night. Ervin had a good night too. We talked a little bit about who's affected more by a little 4-day layoff. It's hard to gauge when pitching's good, but we made one mistake in the field that led to one unearned run, and Carrasco limited the damage. After the two singles and the wild pitch, we got one in there to take a brief lead, and Dozier had the home run to tie us up. But a little momentum change with the pickoff, and they came right back the next half inning and put together some hits to take the lead. And Napoli had a good night, took advantage of a couple mistakes on sliders, and we just didn't have enough offense. 4 hits usually is not going to get you many wins.
You may not have had the offense, but you had some really nice defensive plays.
Well, we did make, some nice defensive plays. Dozier made some nice plays. He went a long way in that one pop-up. Joe made a really nice play in that soft liner to double off and get us out of that inning, too. So Miggy handled that shot pretty good with the infield in, cut down a run. So there were some plays that were made, for sure.
And what did you think of Ervin Santana's outing?
It was pretty good. It's not a lot different than what we saw. Not making the play, I think, affects anybody a little bit, but you hope a guy responds and finds a way to get you off the field. But they capitalized, with the extra out they had in that particular inning. I think for the most part he was good, and, a slider a couple times, he left him up, he got away with a couple. But, he gave us a chance, so that's all you can ask.
Did that last ball, did that hit him on the forearm?
It got a little bit of the wrist. I think he's going to be fine. It's one of those plays where it was hit sharply. Ramirez has pretty good numbers against Ervin. He had a good night against him tonight, but you get a little lucky there, and it finds the glove instead of the wrist, and you might get a double play and get off the field. But it made its